Pet Sematary, 1989. Please don't be a ghost reader and support us if you love more stories like this one. There are horror stories and then there are warnings. Tales so drenched in dread and grief that they whisper to us across generations. Pet Sematary is one such story, based on Stephen King's 1983 novel of the same name. The 1989 film adaptation doesn't just scare, it sinks its claws in, as the first installment in what would become a cult horror franchise. Pet Sematary asks one question that haunts long after the credits roll. How far would you go to bring someone back from the dead? The story begins with the Creed family, Louis, a doctor, his wife Rachel, their young daughter Ellie, toddler Gage, and their British short-hair cat Church. Leaving behind their bustling life in Chicago for the seemingly peaceful woods of Ludlow, Maine, Louis has accepted a job as a physician at the local university infirmary, and the family settles into a beautiful home surrounded by dense woods and strange looming energy. Soon after their arrival, they meet their friendly yet enigmatic elderly neighbor, Judd Crandall, who introduces them to a pet cemetery, spelled cemetery on the weathered wooden sign. A somber clearing deep in the woods where generations of children have buried their lost pets. Beyond that, hidden by an ancient deadfall of twisted branches and rocks, is a place few dare to speak of. Not long after, Louis is confronted with the sudden death of Victor Pascoe, a jogger fatally struck by a car and brought to the university hospital. Before dying, Pascoe inexplicably addresses Louis by name and cryptically warns him about the barrier beyond the pet cemetery. That night, Louis dreams of Pascoe leading him through the woods, past the deadfall, through a fog-choked wilderness, and telling him never to cross into the ancient burial ground beyond. But Louis awakens to find his feet covered in dirt, suggesting it wasn't a dream at all. Things take a dark turn during Thanksgiving when Rachel and the kids leave for Chicago to visit family. While they're gone, Church is killed on the road by a passing truck. Judd, fearing Ellie's heartbreak, tells Louis about the Micmac burial ground beyond the pet cemetery, an ancient, sacred place with dark power. He leads Louis there under cover of night and instructs him to bury the cat, but warns him not to speak of it to anyone. The next day, Church returns, but he's no longer the same. He stinks of death. His eyes glow with a menacing golden hue. His movements are slow and